So it's day 102. I skipped day 101 because it's Conneticut. And it turns out Conneticut is it's like walking state parks and county parks kind of thing. Like you get down to the road and then they put you on a trail that parallels the road. That's only one spot, but it's like 100 yards from the road and next to the railroad. So it wasn't really interesting trail. We just went through the town. I can never remember any of these town names. They're just not important. But we're in a little town in North Connecticut, about 6 miles from the border. And it was a bougie little town, hiker friendly. But their whole thing is that they don't act like they're hiker friendly, but it is. Like we ended up camping out on a bike path behind town last night. People were walking their dogs and stuff, and one lady even said, "Don't worry, I won't tell anybody." There aren't any cops in the town, which is awesome. So you didn't have to worry about someone coming over and enforcing rules that don't mean anything. Now, rules that mean something, those should be enforced. But, you come into a town and you spend all this money on dinner and resupply, a couple drinks. You can't even get a shower. There was a spigot outside of the post office, and I just washed my legs. That's what I do every night, no matter what. I try to wash my legs every night because they get caked with mud, even on dry days. Anyway, today's going to be a big climbing day. We're going to be in Massachusetts in 6 miles. So that's what's going on day 101. We've got Smash and Nibbles. And we've got more roads. See, this is what it's been like. This is all you missed yesterday on day 100. And a lot of bugs. It's been really buggy. There he is.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, look at those lakes.
Yeah. Sweet. Everything the sun touches.
What's that castle?
Is all cute. What? Where? Oh shit, that?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Castle-looking thing?
Yeah, right there.
What
Dang.
is that?
Hashtag adult Disney World.
Hashtag Kennedy. Hashtag.
Hashtag New England. What's up? So it's raining a little bit today. So today's day 101. I know I just said that. So it's 102 because 101 I didn't record anything. This has been a really nice mountain. We're finally getting back into the mountains. Like actually you climb a mountain and then you stay in it. You're not just going up to go all the way back down, which, sorry, I'm looking around here, which I can't stand doing. Oh, you can see I got my trekking poles on the top of my pack right now. Or my trekking pole. So I carry one pole. It's a Lecky female collapsible pole. It only goes out to 48 inches. I use it on its shortest setting. I like to have my grip on top of the pole like it's a little cane. There's a little bit of rain here. So I do that, and if we get into some slick rock or something, I'll pop it off the top of my bag, use it to get down the rock. And then I don't like carrying a pole in my hand. It's just, I don't know. I'm just tired of it. It's something I'm over. And then we also use it for our tent. So we share Nibbles Z-Packs duplex tent, which I've talked about in the past. But one more time, that tent has been amazing. We camp in it every chance we get. Even when we stay at shelters, it's very rare that we'll stay in the shelter, specifically because of the bugs at this point. Like if you sleep in a shelter, you are going to get eaten alive by the no-see-ums. So anyway, the no-see-ums, they're tough on the sleep. You'll wake up and your face will be covered in nicks. So that's kind of why I don't sleep in a shelter. But if I have to, I will. If it's going to rain, that's normally the time that we do it, just so we don't have to expose the tent to getting wet. Because when you got all your stuff wet, at some point you got to let it dry out. And that always sucks up an hour or 2 hours. But yeah, this is what trail looks like here. We're just about to get to Massachusetts. It's nice. We're up on a ridge. It's nice and cool. There's a light rain going on. So, yesterday and the day before, it was like 84 degrees and 70% humidity, which is hot. And you can't even tell how much water you're going through. And the water isn't that great unless the water comes out of a spring. It's been really tough. So we got some. Hey, how are y'all doing? Good. Pardon me. It is the weekend. It is Sunday morning. So we're gonna see some sectioners and some weekend backpackers, which we've had a lot of people on this trail so far. But then again, we are only like 3 miles from town. Anywho, let's just hope that we stay up in the mountains. Today we've got a total of, I think I said this before already, 5,000 feet of climbing to go only 13 miles. But that's all we're going to do, because if we go any farther, you get stuck. You have to get off the mountain after 13 miles. It's like a 2-mile descent down into some flat bog, and then you're down in the bog for 5 miles. So we're going to do that first thing in the morning tomorrow. Get eaten up by bugs then, and then hopefully get back up on the mountain where it's nice and cool. But yeah, the weather the other day was super hot, and you just suck down a ton of water, and you kind of don't really notice it because you're so wet just from the humidity. So you're not really sure what you're sweating, or what's humidity, what's sweat. It's hard to say.
When I'm underneath, I'm about to receive an award, or someone's wedding, or like something.
Yeah, because it shows all that nice black shadow.
Yeah, it just felt like there was going to be some kind of something nice happening.
There was a guy and maybe his son, I don't know. They were running on that trail, and they were coming up. They're like, hey, did you come to the parking lot? I'm like, what?
Fuck you.
Did you come to the parking lot? I'm like, no. And they just kept running. I'm like, oh. just sit in a diner. Sit in a fucking Waffle House.
And you can just say whatever the fuck you want.
And just chat up people.
Well, we entered Massachusetts on the way down from, I think it was Bear Mountain, but there was no sign to show that we're actually in the state, but we are. We crossed in on the descent from the last mountain we were just on, which was super steep and super like a super rocky, steep, like slide down on your butt or climb down smartly kind of thing.
That's a T.
That's the T. We're in Massachusetts.
Wow, wee!
Selfie time.
It's just too chilly.
I know.
It's cold.
It's like if it was hot today,
Yeah, like just any
I'd
other
be
day.
butt ass naked having a great time
Yeah, but here we are,
swimming around.
wearing our clothes.
I know.
Especially that one that looked like you could jump off the little rock ledge down
Yeah.
into it.
I know.
Is your pointer finger numb?
No,
Because I was
what does that mean?
I don't know. It just hurts.
It's numb?
Ho 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 ho. Dang. That's it's like a hang glider jump.
It is very much a hang glider jump.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that house.
Heebie-jeebies.
Wow.
That sponsorship comes into play.
Uh-huh.
That house? That's more than a house. That's a home.
Oh, that's a mansion. Wow. That's busy.
Spectacular views. Enjoy the views. Be careful on the cliffs.
After you. Whoa. It's pretty amazing. It's like one of the best little like ledge hikes that we've had yet. Day one in Massachusetts. I mean, like day one in Massachusetts. Like we're at a point northbound in Massachusetts where you can't have bailed off trail yet. So this is a cool hike. Views are mandatory. Kind of never gets old.